Oh, whoops, I've accidentally taken a video. Right, would you like to tell us about the station and what line did it used to be on and why is it here?
Quite like to be warned before I do a piece to camera.
Oh, sorry, well I have warned you now. This is the Speyside Way, a Scottish long-distance walking route and one of the UK's 19 historic national trails. Frances here has made it her mission to hike every single one of them. I've agreed to join her for this one because, let's face it, if you're the kind of person who wants to walk all 19 national trails, then you shouldn't be allowed out in public on your own. The Speyside Way follows the course of Scotland's third longest river, the Spey, from Aviemore in the Cairngorm National Park all the way down to the Murray coast, just over 100 kilometres away. We started off in Aviemore this morning, surrounded by dramatic mountain scenery, and then walked through miles and miles of heather. For much of the route we followed the preserved Strathspey Railway, which is part of an old line that used to run along the west side of the valley. But now we're on the other side, so I wasn't expecting to find one of these. Right, why is there a station here?
Very dramatic.
It was, wasn't it? Why, Francis? It turns out that the path is now following the route of another abandoned railway that used to split from the main line at Boat of Garton and connected at Craigalachy with lines to Elgin and Keith. For me, though, that still leaves something unexplained. There is a railway on both sides of... No, wait, there was a railway on both sides of this incredibly underpopulated valley. But why? I don't understand. Day 2 begins, and I'm still wondering how the 3 farmers and a sheep who live in this area ever created the demand for 2 separate railway lines. Meanwhile, Frances is wondering who else she could have invited on this trip. The line was closed in 1966, but thanks to all the hikers walking along the route, it's still very easy to see where the tracks used to go. At least, most of the time. Once we've fought our way through the bush, we arrive in Cromdale, and if you're the kind of person who likes vintage railway stations, old posters and retro design, which is coincidentally the kind of person that Francis is beginning to regret going on a 5-day hike with, then there's quite a treat in store. Oh wow.
That's so cool.
The station building is now a private dwelling, but you can stay in the camping coach, a restored carriage built in 1916. I like it. They've kept it pretty much exactly the same, except for one vital missing part. Leaving Cromdale, the Speyside Way breaks off from the old railway and climbs uphill for a while. The route is different to what's shown on maps, and we were later told there had been a dispute with the local landowner. I suspect the landowner was forced to build this diversion themselves. You can tell how much they like hikers just by looking at these long stretches of narrow, uneven path flanked on both sides with barbed wire. It's not much fun to walk this bit, and you wouldn't want to try it on a bike, a horse, a wheelchair, or a rainy day. On the plus side though, you do get some good views up here. When we finally get back down to the valley and walking along the lovely wide track bed again, it's nearly the end of the day's hike. But there's time for one more abandoned station at Ballindalloch. This is actually in Cragan Moor, but was named after nearby Ballindalloch with its beautiful castle. The station building used to be a hostel, but now appears to be a private residence, and the way that they've put railings up along the platform edge makes me think they would rather keep it private, and perhaps stop their kids from falling off it. But I'm sure there'll be more of these to explore tomorrow. Now I wonder if there's somewhere we can get a drink around here. Thanks for watching. Part 2 of the Speyside Way will be along soon, so if you enjoyed that, please subscribe to the channel for more travel, trekking and transport. And I'll see you soon.